Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will learn a crochet necklace. It's without beads. Yes, but it's so fun actually to make it and also to wear it. See that you can you can wear this as a lone bracelet, or you can stack it with any other bracelet. It's super fun. And I use this magnetic clasp. A small magnetic clasp will work, and the weave is so beautiful. I really like it. And the most important thing is I'm making it with this cord. This is a Chinese, kind of a Chinese knotting cord, I would say, and this is 1 millimeter thickness. And I bought this from a website wherein they just said it's Chinese knotting cord or nylon cord or something like that. And I would say this is flexible than our regular Chinese knotting cord. As you guys can see this, how flexible it is, how soft it is. It's a bit of a different material, but I bet you can make this with Chinese knotting cord, any cord except for waxed cord. I wouldn't say waxed cord. Or you can use crochet size 10 cotton thread or anything for this bracelet will work. But anything will work. And I wanted to try this with beads too. I did try a small segment, but I feel that I use 6 or 8 beads, but if I use one bead, it's just going here and there and won't stay properly. See this, how it's staggered. And so then I used 2 beads. That was perfect, and we will do this version as well. But first I wanted to show you guys this fun, easy bracelet. And this is waterproof, right? So this is nylon or Chinese knotting cord. So even if you put water, it doesn't matter. But if you're using cotton cord, then you might have to mind about that. And as I said, we need a clasp of choice. So you can use any clasp you want. I'm just going to use a regular this is a small magnetic clasp. I think I bought this from BB Craft. I don't remember. I think so. So you can use any clasp you want. You can use lobster claw and a jump ring. Anything will work for this project. And then we need a pair of scissors. I'm using scissors. And then what you need is a lighter. That would mean that you can easily melt the ends. And then a crochet hook. So this is 1.25 millimeter crochet hook. It's pretty small, but I like sorry, not 1.5, excuse me, 3.5. I was using it for another project. Sorry, this is the project that I was using this for. So I just got confused. It was around my desk. So this is the one that we are going to use. It's 3.5 millimeter or E. That's the hook we are going to use. I think you can use 4 also. So we will do the sliding knot. So here we go. So you take the end, okay, end of the cord, and there is no beads involved, and we are working with a spool. We are not going to cut anything. So take the tail, wrap it around your 2 fingers, make an X, and then see, twist it there. Put your hook inside the first one and go on top of the second one and pull that through. Okay, what you will get is a sliding knot. Okay, and then see this, it slides, and then if you want to take it off, you can take it off like that. So I'll go over one more time. This is a basic crochet thing. So you just wrap it around just like that twice. Take your hook, insert under the first one, over the second one, and pull the second one up. When you pull, this is what you have. You need a short tail, about say 4 inches of tail is good enough. And now you chain 1. Okay, so chain, we already chained 1, so then chain 2, 1 more chain. So we have 2 chains on this. See how I'm holding. Now what you need to do here is insert your hook in the first chain right here, and then grab the yarn, and you have 2 loops in your hook. So this is single crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now flip the project around. So be mindful of this loop right here. Okay, this one right here, be mindful of that. So flip that around. Okay, then yarn over. Okay, we're going to do half double crochet, yarn over, and then go through that loop that I mentioned in the first time. So go through that loop. Okay, and grab your yarn, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through everything. Okay, this is what we have. So now we have this. Okay, so now again flip it, the project, take the cord in your hand. Okay, we are going to flip it, yarn over, go through these 2 loops right here. The first time we went through 1, this time we have 2, because we were working with only single crochet that time. So you'll have 4 loops here. So now yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the rest. Okay, now you flip it over. So now see this, we have 3 loops in top here, and then here we have 2. So now what you need to do is flip the project, yarn over. Okay, go through these 2 loops here. First we went through 1, now there is 2 loops on this side, so go through that 2 loop. Okay, and then yarn over, pull through the first 2, and then yarn over, pull through all 3. So it's like a okay. So if you notice here, there is 3 loops. Now first time there was 1 loop, second time there was 2 loops, and now it is 3 loops. So this is how it's gonna be from now on. Yarn I flipped the project, I yarned over, and there is 3 loops here, if you guys can see, right? 1 2 3. So all you need to do is pick up through all those 3. If you do this a little bit loose, it will be easier, but I feel that since my cord is very flexible, it's okay for me to do it this way. Now you have 5 loops in your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 3, then you'll have 3 loops left. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, now you flip. See these 3 loops, you need to be mindful of that 3 loops. Yarn over, go through that 3, so if you're not able to go through, just take a smaller size hook and open that up for yourself, and then it's easy to go in. Just don't pick up anything else on the way. If you do, you can lose it up. So here we have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 3, you'll have 3, yarn over, pull through all 3. So here is a pattern forming, as you guys can see. So now you turn around, yarn so okay, turn around, yarn over, and then go through the 3 loops. So you're going to do the same for the entire length of your bracelet. I would suggest, if you have a standard size wrist, or whatever size your wrist is, you go accordingly. So I'm going to do about, say, 6.5-inch worth of this knots, and then I will show you guys how I finish it. So flipped, yarn over, and then I go through the 3 loops right here. Then I have 5. Now I go ahead and pull through 3. Now I have 3. Go ahead and pull through the 3. Okay, now you will get a hang of it. Once you have a couple of stitches, you flipped over, yarn over, and then go through that 3 loop. Okay, hold on. Should not pull the wrong loop. Okay, those 3 right here. So don't worry about it, you will get to know exactly what it is. And as I said, these cords don't fray, so it's easy for you to, pull that through. See the pattern forming both the sides. So now you flip over, yarn over, and then go through these 3 loops, and then continue this until 6.5 inches long. So there is a couple of things I want to let you guys know how to do this a little bit simple. So here we go. You can do this loose. That helps a lot. You can try it out and then remove it and then redo it again. So Chinese knotting cord is very forgiving. And one more thing is, yarn over, turn around, right? See this 3 stitches. You can take a smaller cord and just insert these into the 3. See this? Now you have it, right? And then you take this one and see how I insert my hook. Yarn over, and then insert your hook this way, this part facing up. That way you will not miss anything. And then squeeze inside. Make sure you don't take anything unnecessarily. And then here you have 3 more, and then squeeze it out. Okay, so yarn over, go through this way rather than this way. Going into this way, you can go this way, but you should make sure that you don't pick up any other loop except for these 3 loops. There we go. So that's one tip. So you take it, rather than going this way, you can also go this way. That way you will not pick up any other loop in your stand. Even if you pick up, see how I dodged it, you need only 5 loops in your hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. See that? So that's something that you need to keep in mind, and also the tension of this loop. So everybody likes to do it differently. Certain people like to do it this way, so that's enough for them to actually do this. But if you are working with a cord which is which is like mine, which is flexible, then you will need a stronger one to hold on to. So keep that in mind. That point you can actually roll it around your finger and make it tight, and then use that tension to actually do the loop. As I said, you can do this very loosely. See that I picked it up, those three, and see how it is big like this. Don't worry about it. The moment you do the next one, this will get sorted out. This will get tightened up. There we go. See that? The moment you release the knot, everything gets tightened up. So these three loops, right? This 1, 2, 3. The one goes across like this. So that's a bigger one. When you turn around, yarn over, and you push through all these three. See, that's how I took that also in my hook. Just release that. It's okay. If you release it, you will have only 5 loops. Okay. So this is how you do it. Trust me. Turn around, yarn over. It gets easier and easier as you go by. If I am taking a wrong loop, I just let that go. Okay. See, now I have the right loop. All I need to do is go through 3 and go through 3. So here we have this much. Let me measure for this how much we have here in inches. It's about, say, 5.5, right? So I need 6.5, so 1 more inch and I'm good to go. So I turn around, yarn over. The one thing is, even if you squish and turn and take that loop, because there is nothing to fray, this is not your regular crochet yarn, right? To fray, or the crochet yarns are made up of multiple threads. So one thread will fray, and then you will pull on just one instead of the entire thing. So many things are there which is not here. Even though you are a beginner of crochet, I think this cord is very forgiving is what I mean. I feel that this can be done. It looks complicated, but trust me, once you make one, you will want to keep on making it. It is not that hard as it looks. I am not a regular crocheter, but I love crochet, and this one is, I really like it. And I even came up with a version with beads, and I will make it the next time. So the version with beads will be like this. I just, not this one, I kept it somewhere, I guess. Oh, here it is. See, with the beads on top. I just added 1 6-seed bead, which doesn't look good, and then we have to skip one stitch also. Here I didn't skip. See how it is close to each other, and in this, it's, even though I skipped one, there is movement in it. So one will be like this, one will be like this, which doesn't look good. But at the same time, if I added 2 6-seed beads, then it was perfect. So this is again another pattern that I will make it for you guys the next time. So here we go. Just make sure see, I picked up a wrong loop. You can check it out. You will see if it is, you will feel it. See this bump has to come on the side, and see how straight all these 5 loops are. That's what you want. Go through 3, go through 3. So this, and then yarn over, twist, maybe this is flexible, that's why it's a little bit tough. But if you don't use the flexible cord, rather if you use see, I skipped one. I have only 2 loops. That means I did something wrong. So I just go again, take it off, yarn over, go through these 3 loops. Okay, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 3, and then twist. So let's see once again. I don't want to go overboard, and I will measure with this also. Yeah, just a little bit more. You can test it by putting it around your wrist as well, just a little bit, because it's a little bit, smooth or flexible. That poses a challenge as well, right? So this is how we did it. So yarn over, come back, once you achieve the desired length, all you need to do is measure this once more. So it's almost 6 inches. 6.5 should be good. Take it, twist, and then if not, you can do this way. Two more loops. See, there is more loop. Just let go of that. It comes on the side. Turn around. So when you are working the second time, you are actually working on the back of the bracelet. So that's why when you add beads, then you will have to skip one, because one time we will be working in the front and the other time we will be working in the back. This is a fun thing to learn. Depending upon the difference in the cord, it makes a lot of difference in the stitch as well. So I would say I think this is good enough for me, because why I'm thinking is I don't want it to be a little bit more. I want this to be as tight as possible. The one that I already made is a little loose for me. I can stack with other bracelets, but I feel that this is a little bit loose for me, right? So just a tad bit loose. So I would want this to be not loose. So all you need to do is take it and wrap it around. One chain, two chains. Okay. And then what you can do is snip off the excess thread. Okay, just like that, leaving about 7 inches or so, and then take it out and tighten it up. So we have our two ends. Now we need our magnetic clasp. You can use any magnetic clasp you want. I'm gonna use a silver one. Okay, take the end, melt the end, and then put it through the clasp. So I have this magnetic clasp in my stash, so I'm just going to actually, let's just finish this side first. I inserted into that loop of the clasp, okay, and then come back here. I would prefer to use a smaller crochet hook actually. Come back here and then wrap it around and make yourself a loop and go through that loop. Okay, just like that. When you do that, you should do one more time. Okay, so that's like a surgeon's knot kind of, and then tighten that up. Before tightening up, there is like a little loop, right? So you need to make sure that you lose that slack there. Okay, try as much as possible. There will be still left, but that's okay. See how it is a little bit offset, so I'm just going to again do it one more time, twice that loop, and then okay, like that. Once you do that, tighten that up. So now you have this. So take this and then take the end of the cord, just insert the hook in somewhere here in your work, and then take that out just like that. So now you look at it. If you're fine with it, all you need to do is cut this with your scissors. Don't cut it very close. Okay, hold it like this, cut it with your scissors. Okay, and then melt that end and just press it against your work. That's done. Let's figure out this side. So you need to take it, put through this loop. If it's not going, it's okay. You can just try it out a little bit. I mean, you can narrow this cord by cutting some off. All we need is a little bit in. When you get that, take your pliers, pull it through. So you come back here, you can do the same. I'll show you guys exactly how I'm doing the knot. See, it's offset off this side, so I need it to be this side. So just go around it and go through one time. That's one time. Then go to one more time through that loop. Basically tying double knot. That's it. Take it, and as I said, you should lose the slack, so make sure your knot is on the other side. And then do one more knot. Once you have that, then all you can do is, like, I just want this knot to be a little bit thicker, so I'm just going to go again. Here there is a small space. You can also insert your hook and take this and then go through that. That'll be a little bit easier. Once you have that, you can cut it out here also, so however you want. There we go. So our bracelet is done and ready. I want this to be as close as possible. So this is my right fit. So this is a little bit loose, but this is my right fit. So I really like the way this turned out to be. If you want, you can actually add, lobster claw clasp and a jump ring, and then you can modify this. You can put a big wide bead right there to cover that up. But I really like the way this turned out to be. It seems to be pretty for me, and I'm good with it. And let me know in the comments below if you guys like this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share your pictures if this inspired you and you did make some pieces. Please do share in the Facebook group. I will leave down in the description box below the link for the Facebook group that you can join. I would be happy to see you guys there too. Thank you. Bye bye.